Hey everyone, I hope you're as pumped as I am because today we're diving into some juicy news that could seriously shake up the handheld gaming market. That's right, not one, not two, but three major pieces of hardware are on the horizon, and each of them promises to bring something unique to the table. So buckle up and grab your favorite gaming snack. We've got a lot to cover. Let's get into it. A fresh leak suggests that the next Nintendo console, potentially named the Switch 2, could be a powerhouse comparable to the PlayStation 5. And get this, the Final Fantasy VII Remake could be one of its launch titles. Official details are as rare as a mint-condition Charizard card, but what we do know is that Nintendo accounts will transfer over from the current Switch to this next-gen system. Everything else is based on leaks and rumors. The next Nintendo console will reportedly continue the Switch's popular home console handheld hybrid model, but with considerably upgraded hardware. The leak comes from the account I'm a Hero Too, known for previous accurate leaks in the video game industry. According to this source, the new console will be powerful enough to run Final Fantasy VII Remake like a PS5 game. The leaker indicates that Square Enix has already ported the game to the Switch 2 dev kit, and it reportedly took no time. The Final Fantasy VII Remake was initially a PS4 game, which could suggest that the Switch 2's specs might sit somewhere between the PS4 and PS5. However, that's just speculation. If these rumors are true, this could herald a huge leap from the current Switch, and put Nintendo in direct competition with Sony's and Microsoft's latest consoles. The Switch 2 could dodge the performance pitfalls that have plagued games like Pokémon Scarlet and Violet and Tears of the Kingdom on the current Switch. With such a powerful device, Nintendo could also future-proof their next console for years to come. Considering the current Switch has lasted over 6 years, Nintendo could be aiming for a similar, if not longer, lifespan for its next console. Do you think Nintendo should go head-to-head with Sony and Microsoft in terms of hardware power? Would the addition of high-profile titles like Final Fantasy VII Remake make you more likely to purchase a Switch 2? In a market rife with handheld gaming devices like the Nintendo Switch and Steam Deck, the GPD Win 4 dares to be different, and perhaps that's exactly why it stands out. With features that run the gamut, from a slide-up display revealing a physical keyboard to full Windows 11 home support, this device offers something for both casual gamers and those looking for a compact portable PC. The first thing you'll notice about the GPD Win 4 is its unique design. Unlike its more traditional handheld counterparts, the device features a display that slides up to reveal a physical keyboard underneath. This nifty feature not only enhances gaming experiences but also offers productivity options that are quite novel in the handheld gaming space. Boasting a 6-inch touchscreen with a 1920x1080 resolution and a 60 Hz refresh rate, the GPD Win 4 is designed for a visually rich gaming experience. Whether you're racing through lanes or fighting in a pixelated dungeon, the device aims to deliver crisp, smooth visuals. When it comes to connectivity options, the GPD Win 4 is a Swiss Army knife. It supports Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, and even has a microSD card slot for expandable storage. Running on Windows 11 Home with Steam OS support, it does a pretty good impression of a portable PC. Further enhancing its PC-like capabilities, the GPD Win 4 offers an optional docking station. Hook it up to a monitor, and voila, you have a full-fledged PC setup, perfect for both gaming and work tasks. Perhaps one of the most intriguing features is the device's 4G LTE module. It allows users to insert a nano SIM card and game over 4G networks. This means you can truly game anytime, anywhere, be it during your commute, at a cafe, or while waiting for a friend. The GPD Win Mini is stepping into the ring, and it's bringing some serious muscle. So what is the GPD Win Mini? It's a handheld gaming device that's up for pre-order next week, starting at a price of $699. But unlike most handhelds, this one's got specs that could rival a decent laptop. We're talking up to 64 gigabytes of RAM and a 2 terabytes SSD. Yep, you heard that right. When it comes to buying one, you've got options. Budget-friendly, AMD Ryzen 5 with 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigabytes SSD for $699. Middle of the road, Ryzen 7 with 32 gigs of RAM and 512 gigabytes SSD for $869. Go big or go home, 32 gigs of RAM and a whopping 2 terabytes SSD for $999. The fan request, 64 gigs, yes, you heard that right. I said 64 gigs of RAM and 2 terabytes SSD for a cool $1,149. This little monster also boasts a 7-inch screen with 1080p resolution and a 120 Hz refresh rate. It's got a backlit keyboard and weighs just a smidge over a pound. Here's where things get interesting. Do you actually need 64 gigabytes of RAM in a handheld device? Could this just be overkill? Well, we're not sure yet, but what we do know is that the GPD Win Mini is turning heads and making people question what a handheld device can be. Would you buy a GPD Win Mini, or is it just too much? Do you think handheld should focus more on optimized gameplay than high specs?